Early chance for us again. Messi in a great position. He's going to cut this one into Ousmane Dembele, who shoots. And we've scored. Let's go. We've scored in the Champions League final. And the goal comes in the 9th minute from Ousmane. Messi in to Thiago Alcantara, who shoots, and we've scored the second goal of this game. We definitely have been the better side in this first half, and deservedly we've taken our second goal. Hey guys, how's it going? It is S2G and welcome to Season 2, Episode number 1 of the Barcelona Career Mode series. Last season, we won the treble. Can we repeat that historic feat? You guys will have to wait to find out. Make sure to drop a like on this video if you're excited for this one. 800 likes would be awesome, and if you are new around here, make sure to subscribe for more FIFA 18 content. Also, the awesome people at OneFootball have been kind enough to sponsor this Barcelona series, so if you're interested in an awesome football app that will help make your life easier, make sure to download this app. The link to this app will be down in the description below. Now in this app you can check live scores, lineups, and you can also select your favorite team, so you will get news pertaining to that team. You can also select notifications so that you will get live score updates for the games you have decided to follow. It's a really convenient app. I've been using it about for a week or so, and I'm really enjoying it. The user interface is pretty awesome as well. Very clean app. That's one thing I really like about it. So if you're interested in downloading the OneFootball app, go ahead and do so. The link to the app will be down in the description below. Alright, now moving on to the Barcelona series. Last season we were phenomenal. We were beyond phenomenal. We won the treble. La Liga was ours. In fact, convincingly we won the league. I think by like 15 points or so. We won the Spanish Cup against Celta Vigo, and we also won the Champions League, beating Juventus in that final. So everything was perfect last season. Now it's going to be even harder to, try and do that all over again, because right now our players are aging. The likes of Leo Messi, PK, Iniesta are all going to get older. Their stats are going to go down. We already saw that with Leo Messi towards the latter stages of the last campaign. So it's going to get even more difficult. So in this season, we've got to make more signings, keep the team as balanced as it can get, and try to win all possible trophies. We are going to be taking part in 4 competitions: the Spanish Super Cup, the UEFA Super Cup, the Champions League, the League, and also obviously the Spanish Cup. So can we win all 5 trophies? I'm kind of disappointed there's no Club World Cup in FIFA. We could have then tried to achieve what Pep Guardiola achieved in 2009, but yeah, that would have been phenomenal. But winning 5 trophies, I would be really happy with that as well. Now, as you guys can see, our team is looking very good, but we still need to make improvements. We've got a good budget. Let's hope we can make the improvements that we need. Do let me know what transfers do you guys want to see me making for this season 2 with Barcelona. Moving on to a press conference, and now I'm going to be doing 3 press conference questions for every episode, as you guys seem to really enjoy this segment. So first question for today: are you going to have new tactics or new formation for the new season? False 9 is going to be my primary formation. It is my favorite formation in the game, at least for career mode, and I'm really enjoying using it. We won the treble with that formation. Doesn't make sense changing it, but I want to experiment this season with the 3 at the back formation. For France, it worked to a certain extent, and that is why I want to see how it works out for us with Barcelona. So we are going to see how that turns out. Next question: since it is a new season, what kind of players are you looking to bring in? Now, I've spoken about this in previous episodes. You guys have left comments as well. I want to bring in an extra midfielder, a top quality midfielder, a game changer, because Iniesta is getting old, and I think Iniesta can't be a starter anymore for us. So someone like Kevin De Bruyne would be absolutely insane. Eriksen or Coutinho are fantastic options, but I think De Bruyne is going to be my primary option. Also looking to bring in a goalkeeper and maybe even Anthony Martial. So if you guys have any other suggestions, comment section is where you have to comment. Moving on, are you going to start Iniesta mostly or give others a chance in the next season? As I've said, Iniesta is going to be a bench player or pretty much as an impact sub because of his age and his stamina problems. So yeah, that's probably going to be Iniesta's role next season as a rotational player. I'm going to be offering him a new contract so that he will not crib about his new role. And that is it for today's press conference. If you guys have any more press conference questions, make sure to drop them down in the comment section below, and I'll try to answer as many questions possible for the next episode. Now, looking at the transfer list, obviously there are a few players I want to ship out, the likes of Douglas, Munir, Kamara, who were out on loan last season, but I want to get rid of them because I don't see them having a future at Barcelona. The same with Paulinho. I just don't see him as a player that can, have any impact with us, because yes, in real life he's scoring a few goals here and there and he's important for the Barcelona side to a certain extent, but for this series, the players we have at the club and his age as well, he's going to go down in his overall. It just makes sense to sell Paulinho. So that is what I'm going to try and do in this episode. Also, the likes of Duarte, Romero and Barrera, who are from our youth academy, I'm going to loan them out so that they can get the appropriate game time to develop as a player. Now, one player I wanted to sign or give a new contract to is Gerard Piqué. His contract's expiring in 12 months. He's one of the only players who's like 31 or 30 plus basically, and hasn't gone down in his stats one bit, so it just makes sense offering him a new contract, and this could well be his final professional football contract, because I want him to retire at Barcelona. People complain about him not being good defensively, but you can't deny he's been a phenomenal servant for Barcelona, and signing him or re-signing him with, offering him a new contract is something I definitely want to do. So let's go ahead and do that. Squad role crucial. I still think he's an important player. We aren't probably going to sign any defenders, so yeah, the defense is going to rely on Gerard Piqué. We will need him at his best. We are going to be offering him a 3 years contract, which I think is fair enough. Crucial squad role, contract length of 3 years. And now let's move on to either a release clause or wages. I'm going to disregard release clause because I'm not interested to have a release clause on Piqué, because I'm not inclined to sell him, but this agent does want a release clause to be kept on Piqué, so £61.3 million. I'm okay with that. If an offer comes for that much money for Piqué, and if Piqué wants to leave, what can you do about that? So yeah, I'm happy with that release clause. Now we talk money. We're going to talk about the financial structure for Piqué, the wages and all, and he's on an existing contract of £210,000 per week, which is good. I'm going to be offering him a £10,000 bonus or an extra amount of wage, and of course signing bonus of like £2 million. I think that's a good contract offer, but you guys know how much extra money these players do want these days. So he wants 2.7 million in signing bonuses, and clean sheets. For 5 clean sheets he wants an extra 1.4 million pounds. I'm going to remove the bonus and I'm going to keep the signing bonus as it is, and I've bumped up the wage to £210,000 per week. I think this is a very fair contract offer. Does Gerard Piqué think the same? Let us find out. Now I hope he will agree to these terms, because I don't want to be spending a lot of money, because that De Bruyne deal is going to cost us a lot. Even if we do sign Eriksen or even Coutinho, those transfers are going to cost us a lot. But great news, as Gerard Piqué has accepted that contract, which is fantastic, and he will be at the club for another extra 3 years, which is brilliant. Pre-season tournament. Before we get into all our transfers, let's get this out of the way. Barcelona, Bayern Munich, Paris Saint-Germain and Chelsea are the group we've gotten. We are not going to be playing any pre-season games because, well, we've already got a lot of other stuff to look into. We've got the Spanish Super Cup, we've got the UEFA Super Cup, and if you look at our fixtures, it's just crazy. Before moving on, as you guys know, we took the France job. We got knocked out by England. Once the World Cup is done, I will show you guys who wins the World Cup, because a lot of you guys wanted me to show you guys who actually went on ahead and won the World Cup. Right now, it isn't over yet, but as I was saying, the fixtures are utterly ridiculous. We've got Celta Vigo and then Arsenal in the space of 3 days. What even is that? And also, if we do get to the pre-season final, that game is going to be like a day or two before the Celta Vigo game. It's just crazy, man. We've got to be very careful with the lineups we field, because we need our first team fit for all those big games and not being fit for those preseason games, because we need them in those big games and the competitive games. That's basically going to be the plan. We've now got ourselves a transfer offer from Marc-Andre ter Stegen. I'm not going to be selling him, guys. You guys know how important he is to the squad. Talking about goalkeepers, we do need an extra goalkeeper, because our only keeper is ter Stegen, and we've got our youngster Diaz. Now, I'm not sure whether trusting Diaz for this season is something that makes sense because of his low overall. So should we sign another goalkeeper? If yes, then who? Make sure to let me know down in the comment section below. Apart from that, I haven't spoken much about this. We're going to talk about it soon, about Anthony Martial. Before that, transfer offer for Douglas. He's a player I'm looking to get rid of, and we have been looking to get rid of since the start of this series. I even got rid of him in my FIFA 17 career mode because, well, Douglas, I don't know why Barcelona signed him in the first place, but we aren't going to be accepting it. Hopefully he can be sold. And also, Jordi Alba, transfer offers have been coming a lot for Jordi Alba. I'm not looking to sell him for this season. Maybe next season I will sell him because of his age, but right now I'm happy to keep him at the club. We've also got a transfer offer, in fact a loan offer for Carlos Alenia. I've accepted it. If he goes out on loan, well, I'm fine with that. If he doesn't, I'm fine with that as well, to keep him at the club. I'm not actively trying to put him out on loan because I think he can still contribute to us if he does stay at Barcelona. So there you go. The loan move has been rejected anyway, so Alenia will be staying with us. And also the Douglas deal didn't go through. I mean, it's so difficult to sell players in FIFA 18, man. A lot of the players, I mean, they just don't agree on contracts with the other team, so it's very difficult to get rid of undesirable players. But for now, we are going to try and sign Kevin De Bruyne. He's the player I want in this series. Our midfield is very good already with the likes of Busquets and Thiago, but imagine a midfield of Kevin De Bruyne, of Thiago and Sergio Busquets. That could well be one of the best midfields in history. Just imagine that. So let's do our best to bring in Kevin De Bruyne. Like an absolute moron, I'm trying to offer Paulinho to Pep Guardiola. We know he's smart enough to avoid such an offer, so he wants a centre-back instead, and there's no centre-back I'm willing to offer, so we're going to try and progress with a transfer fee. So let's go ahead and offer an insane amount of fee, or insane amount of money for Kevin De Bruyne. He's a player I definitely want, so I'm going to start off with £100 million offer for KDB. That is a lot of money. We all know it's a lot of money. Last season we signed Griezmann for an insane sum of money. It did work out well for us, so I have the confidence that it's going to work out. Pep wants £120.7 million instead. That is even more. If we do agree to this, we won't have enough funds to offer him the contract, so I'm going to bring it down a bit to like £110 million, which is again a lot of money, the same as we paid for Antoine Griezmann. So I'm not sure if it's a transfer that makes sense, but he's 90 rated, guys. He's only 27. He's got at least 2 to 3 years left in him. In fact, more than that, to be honest. Maybe 5 years. So it just makes sense. I think KDB, Thiago and Busquets, a midfield of that, three players, you know, with that kind of talent is going to help so much. I mean, in terms of our attack as well, they are going to provide goals as well, in particular KDB and Thiago. So maybe this transfer makes huge sense because Iniesta is not getting any younger. So anyways, £110 million is what we've agreed upon, and now we've got to negotiate with KDB himself and his agent for the contract. He's currently on a £250,000 per week deal. We are going to be offering him crucial and a squad role of crucial basically, and yeah, contract length of 3 years. And I think that's a pretty good and a fair contract so far. We aren't going to disregard a release clause because I'm not looking to sell one of the best midfielders in the game no matter what. So the wage he demands is £290,000 per week, which is a big increase from his previous wage. He also wants a signing bonus of an insane amount and also a goal bonus, which again is very crazy. But I'm going to remove the goal bonus because I think I'm not paying that extra 10 million plus for him scoring 20 goals. We're going to keep the signing bonus. We're going to bump up the wages to £330,000 per week. That's what he wants. And boom, Kevin De Bruyne is now a Barcelona player. That's a fantastic signing in my opinion. You guys can go down in the comments and rate this transfer out of 10. Our transfer budget now is going to be a bit low for a while unless we sell a few players, because we still need to sign a potential Anthony Martial depending on what you guys want. So yeah, do let me know if you guys want Anthony Martial. I'll try and make that happen instead of Gerard Deulofeu. Besides that, we also need a goalkeeper, so yeah, it's probably going to be difficult to bring in those two players. But before anything else, let's have a look at some of the highlights of Kevin De Bruyne from this season. And he's been phenomenal for Manchester City, and I think he can bring that for us as well. Look at this for a goal from Kevin De Bruyne against Chelsea. He was the winner as well, if I'm not wrong. He is unreal. A lot of people consider himself the second best in the world after Leo Messi, at least based on this season. I'm not talking about overall, but yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure about being second best, but midfielders, he's definitely been one of the best, if not the best, and I'm super excited to have him at the club. Just imagine him, Messi, Thiago, Dembele, all linking up, even Griezmann. It's an unreal team. This season I think we can even go ahead and win all 5 trophies. That would be awesome. Since we have signed Kevin De Bruyne, the importance of Rafinha is going to reduce dramatically, and I'm going to try and sell him. He's got a release clause of over £43 million. If someone comes and pays that, that's more than better, but if not, we are going to try and have to get rid of him. So he's on the transfer list. Let's hope we can sell him so that we can make funds for the potential Anthony Martial transfer, or obviously a goalkeeper signing depending on what you guys want. this is our team right now. We still need a few improvements, as I've discussed, a goalkeeper and also maybe Anthony Martial, because I'm not too convinced with Deulofeu. If you guys think we need any more improvements, do let me know down in the comment section below. Obviously the transfer window is going on right now. We can still make a few more signings. We have enough time to do so. Right now we've got the pre-season tournament, so we're going to get through that. We're going to sim all the games and we're going to be playing the game against Celta Vigo in the Spanish Super Cup. Also, look at this. Manchester City are looking to sign either PK or Sergio Ramos. That is very interesting. I'm not looking to sell PK, but if they do trigger his release clause, I'm afraid we'll have to sell PK. Looking at this, this was easily the most insane transfer deal I've seen on any FIFA. Kylian Mbappe to Valencia. That is utterly ridiculous. Have you guys seen such a transfer? I certainly haven't. If you guys have, let me know your most ridiculous transfers in any of the career modes you guys have played in the comment section. But this transfer actually makes Valencia potential title contenders, because that is how good Kylian Mbappe is. FIFA World Cup has been won by England. Now that's a surprise. They beat us. And yeah, so eventually it's in a good way we can say that we lost to the team that won the finals, won the World Cup. So yeah, anyways, we do manage to only get ourselves a draw against PSG. I was using my second team. I'm probably going to use my second team a lot in this preseason tournament so that I can keep my first team fully fit for those competitive finals we've got in the Spanish Super Cup and the UEFA Super Cup. That is basically my plan. We've received an offer for Munir. Again, I'm not sure if we'll be able to sell him, because it's literally impossible to sell players in FIFA 18. But let's hope we can, because the extra money certainly will help. Again, Douglas hasn't been able to be sold. We haven't received an offer yet for Paulinho. In terms of outgoing transfers, in a way, we are struggling. Now we simulate this one against Chelsea with my first team. Messi and Semedo get the goals and we get a 2-0 win against Chelsea. Now at first I thought winning this preseason tournament, I mean, it's good, but it won't provide us with much. But now thinking that we won't be able to sell a lot of our players, the extra money we could get from this tournament could be helpful in bringing in more players. So I'm going to see if we can win this game. I'm obviously still going to simulate the games, but let's hope we can actually win the tournament. We get a 2-1 win against Bayern Munich. Goals from Deulofeu and Leon Goretzka put us through to the next round of this tournament, where we'll be facing Manchester United. And now look at the fixtures. We've got United and 5 days later we've got Vigo. If we do get to the finals, we probably just have like 2 or 3 days difference between that game and the Celta Vigo game, which is absolutely ridiculous. I'm going to be using my first team against United and then my second team against the potential finale. I'm not sure if we are going to get to the final though, but great news as Munir El Hazadi has been sold. And yeah, so I was also trying to sell him to Crystal Palace, but that move broke down. And Pascal Vignang, we've got another update on him. He's still a very good youngster, but I'm not going to be promoting him to the first team yet. Again, about youth scouts, where do you want me to send my youth scout? Let me know down in the comment section below. We've got 2 youth scouts, so maybe one to Spain, maybe one to Brazil. Up to you guys to decide that. We do beat Manchester United. Goals coming in from Leo Messi and Ousmane Dembele. Again, Douglas's transfer talks have broken down. What a surprise. Loan offer for Justin Kluivert from West Ham. I'm going to reject that. He's a very good option we have coming off the bench, or as a substitute for someone like Leo Messi or Ousmane Dembele. Doesn't make sense letting go of him. We are now going to be facing Chelsea in the finals of the preseason tournament. As I'm going to be using my second team, I don't expect to win that one, but it will mean that our first team, the likes of Leo Messi and all, will be fully fit for that Spanish Super Cup game against Celta Vigo. So it's a 1-1 result at full time, but we do lose on penalties against Chelsea 4-3. That's disappointing, but who cares, man? Getting to the finals was a good achievement as well. Preseason tournament doesn't really matter that much, but now what matters is the Spanish Super Cup final. We are going to be facing Celta Vigo in this one. It's going to be a tough game. They gave us a good fight in the finals of the Spanish Cup, so I'm expecting a tough fight as well. I'm going to be sticking with the false 9 formation. Kevin De Bruyne is going to be making his debut. It's going to be a fun game. Can we get ourselves a good result in the first leg? Here we go again, new season, new ambitions, and one of them is to win the Spanish Super Cup. We aren't going to be facing Celta, who we did beat in the Spanish Cup final, so they might be coming for revenge, but we will see what happens. And obviously I've managed to keep my first team fully fit somehow, because the preseason tournament completely ruined our fixture schedule, but I've managed to keep the likes of Leo Messi, Ousmane Dembele, Griezmann, and even new signing Kevin De Bruyne fully fit. Talking about new signings, we still need improvement, so make sure you leave a comment in the comment section regarding your transfer suggestions. We probably need a new goalkeeper, someone back up to Marc-Andre ter Stegen, and maybe, just maybe Anthony Martial instead of Gerard Deulofeu, you know, maybe in a swap deal. That is up to you guys to decide. But right now, it's a strong team I've chosen for this Celta game. It's a two-legged affair. Let's put in a good show in this first leg at home. Here's Thiago Alcantara. He's on the run. Finds Leo Messi. Gets it back from Messi. Here goes Thiago. Big chance for him to score. Thiago with the shot, and what's he done there? Did it take a deflection from Roncaglia? Let's have a look at it again. Oh, it did. I think it was going in. That's unfortunate. Now Lionel Messi. Messi takes a good touch, and here goes Messi. Dembele's making a good run, but I can't find an angle to pass it to him. Instead, I'm going to play this one. That was my fault. Sergio Gomez did really well to cut that one out. Oh, Bongonda with the skills. He's got 5-star skills, I guess. Plays it in behind into Aspas. Aspas shoots, and ter Stegen makes a good save. His first save of the season. Another chance here for Celta Vigo. Emre Mor down the wings. Oh, that's clever skills to nutmeg Umtiti. Now Aspas shoots. What a chance for Celta Vigo. That was their chance of the game. Aspas couldn't convert it. Emre Mor did so well to sell Umtiti there. You know what? I think Aspas should be disappointed with himself with that one. He should be putting those into the back of the net. Maybe one last chance before half-time. Here goes Thiago Alcantara on the run. Plays it into Kevin De Bruyne. Here's KDB. Finds Leo Messi. Kevin De Bruyne has continued his run. This is a big chance for De Bruyne to score. Kevin De Bruyne has scored in his first competitive game. Great link-up play between him and Leo Messi. And he scored. That is why we've paid £110 million for KDB. What a finish as well. Calm and composed from Kevin De Bruyne. Messi with the assist for that one. And De Bruyne has scored our first goal of the season. Here goes Griezmann. Nice pass into Jordi Alba. Here goes Jordi Alba. This is why I haven't sold him. His pace is just too good. He plays this inside. Not the best of passes. It falls to De Bruyne, who volleys it. But it's straight towards Sergio Rico. That is exactly why I haven't sold Alba. He's still got it, and he's been phenomenal last season. And looks like he's going to be good this season as well. Messi. Messi finesses that one. Sergio Rico with a big save. Messi's first shot, I believe, in this game. And it almost went into the back of the net. Was. Cross played in. Alba somehow gets there. That was a dangerous chance for Celta Vigo. Jordi Alba did pretty well. He's been phenomenal in this game, I'm not going to lie. Kevin De Bruyne. Finds Messi again. De Bruyne. This is a big chance for Kevin De Bruyne. De Bruyne with the shot straight towards the keeper, and then Johnny has scored. Oh my god, that is one of the most hilarious own goals I've seen so far in FIFA 18. We've got to have a look at that again. De Bruyne again involved in this goal. He's not going to get the assist, but you know what, we can give this one to De Bruyne because he did well getting into that position. Again, Messi helping him out there, but what was Johnny doing there, man? Johnny has literally ruined all of Celta Vigo's chances of even having a chance of winning this tournament. There you have it. We've won our first competitive game of the season against Celta Vigo, and we go into the second leg with a 2-0 advantage, which is perfect. De Bruyne has fit into this side so well already. I mean, he's been phenomenal for us in this game, scoring one goal and being involved in the second goal as well. I think man of the match, it's between him and Jordi Alba. Both of them were brilliant in this game. And yeah, phenomenal result for us, and I think we're going to be playing just this one game for this episode, because otherwise this episode will be like 30 minutes long. But yeah, what a start to this Barcelona Season 2. A 2-0 win in our first game this season. I'm certainly happy with that. Also, I forgot to talk about Rafinha before. His release clause has been paid by Bayern Munich, so that's pretty awesome. He's going to be sold to Bayern Munich for £43 million. That came as a surprise because I wasn't sure his release clause was going to be paid, so I guess putting a release clause on Rafinha was the smart move, and it has paid off for us. Our team is looking fantastic now with the signing of Kevin De Bruyne. We still need improvement, and I'm counting on you guys for that. So again, keep commenting. Do let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section. Also, next episode we've got the second leg of the Spanish Super Cup and also Arsenal in the UEFA Super Cup. So 2 trophies to be won in the next episode. Before we end this one, time for you guys to vote for your informed player of the episode. We've got 2 nominees, and I'm sure who's going to win this one. First nominee, Kevin De Bruyne, who was ridiculously good in this episode. Second nominee, Jordi Alba, he was fantastic as well. Click the I button on the top right of your screen to vote. Also make sure to check out our channel sponsor, OneFootball. Their app is fantastic, go show them some love. Links in the description as always. Follow me on Twitter to stay updated with the channel. Drop a like if you've enjoyed. Subscribe if you are new around here, and I'll see you guys soon for another episode of this series.